welcome back to Toaru, or a certain scientific railgun. Or, if I want to get 15 more comments and probably some dislikes, a certain magical railgun. Now, I know quite a few of you have expressed a bit of displeasure at the second episode and how it focused mainly on a certain character and her over-attachment. Honestly though, I didn't really mind it that much. I've seen quite a bit worse, to be fair. But it's all upwards from here. So Railgun should get quite good. Let's find out. We've walked past the school and heard the bells and seen the pupils, but I think we've had such a walk down an alleyway like this. I'm trying to think of what the architecture is kind of styled after. Oh, it's her! The one who's had a bit of animosity during the trials at the school. What did she walk into? Okay. That is why I don't go outside. You never know when you're going to get ambushed by an invisible assailant. Now, is there something going on where she's being targeted in particular, or is it a random attack? Or, well, we've seen her personality. She's probably done something to... I don't know if I can swear this early in this video, thanks to YouTube, but annoy quite a few people. And being able to see a bit more of people's place in this world rather than just following Tolma and Index earlier in the other season. Right. She is really degrading herself with words like that. She been planning what to do. I wonder... 550 yen? It's not that bad, actually. I was expecting it to be quite expensive as well. It's good that there's a bus in Railgun that doesn't get attacked. That is some very good timing. Well, would you though? Having scarily accurate predictions and forecasts would actually be incredibly useful. No expense was spared in this place. Now, I've been to France and whatnot. But I think, well, it was a long, long time ago, but I think it was only went to like the outskirt villages type thing, so didn't you ever get to walk around the, like, Paris? I hope that's the extent of it. Yeah, one of them slipped and broke her neck. It was a tragedy. Fortunately, there were lots of people around to watch and laugh. Yeah, picking a fight with an inanimate body of water and losing. Eh, you get used to it. She's not gonna say take no for an answer, is she? What is her deal? It's going to be a reveal of something or other, but why not get all of them? That's about what. The price is a little high, but it's about what I'd expect from a patisserie like that. Well, you can always come back later for that. And what can go wrong with a visit to the bathroom? And that was worth a very slight physical assault. And what happened after they were attacked? Were they abducted as well, or just knocked out? Yeah, that's normal. Well, or they just know how to use it. Could easily be a level 0 or 1 or something. Bzap. I think I'm good. Although the punishment is going to be severe for hurting Misaka's friend once they find the culprit. Since it's not really showing her her face. Hmm. And you thought everything was so safe in a high-class area like this. Is the fact that she's covering is like the terrible thing they're doing is like shaving off their eyebrows. So when I asked if there's someone just lurking in the background, invisible, watching all of the proceedings, that could be quite the case. And is the... Why did you get distracted by the pigeon? Sure, I did as well, but... There would probably be people here as well who hide their power. Are you sure? I mean, yes, we know it could be, but... You need to lay down for a bit longer. It's too early to be up and walking about. Ah. Going the other direction, I see. Wonderful. So, yeah, she can be seen in indirect manners. She has awakened the beast with this assault. Let's go, Hacker Man. I only work with 2 screens. I'd actually quite like a lot more. I could have a lot more windows open to distract me from actually doing work. Hopefully there aren't any repercussions from just, yep, let's get into the security camera grid. Do a good job then, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to. You can limit off the areas, the search areas. And that's why she's attacking people who are isolated and alone. Any particular reason why she's doing something to this extent and only leaving some overgrown facial hair? Well, hmm. And how, apart from going invisible or not, how exactly does she increase eyebrow growth? Oh no, her crepe went all over her jumper. She can hide her presence, but not the sounds she makes. Did you really think she wasn't a flight risk? A fairly simple way of tracking her. Not really a master criminal. Do 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 do. Ability needs to recharge. The ominous squeak. Yeah, don't explain the issues with her power there. Do you really think electric is gonna work? Go on, try it again. One more. Bzz. A job well done. Now it's back to the cake shop. Seriously. Oh, is it just marker? Eh. Was that it? Was that it? Seriously? She has. I was about to say, she has probably received some sort of trauma to lead her down a path of crime. It'll turn for the worst. Ah, that's why she has a grudge against the those students. If it's for such a shallow and ridiculous reason, I don't see why anyone would give a shit about his opinion. Let's be glad that her plans didn't stem from anything else, and that was the limit of it. You've hopefully brought her back from the brink of insanity there. You may have opened up something else, though. But she's not at that school, by the way. Oh no. So how long is the discipline for people like that? Wrong or incomplete? Oh no. Why not, why not use a skin-coloured marker and go over the top? Does that work? When they hang on. Who's your task? You're going after this one who seems invisible and assaulting people when they're alone and stun gunning them, and oh my god, what happens is it's not pretty, says the person in charge. Are you ready? You've steeled yourself to see this. You're really building up to something that wasn't much of a payoff there. If that's the level of crime and depravity in this area, I think we're safe. So we saw how Flower Girl is actually just quite good at surveillance and getting into computer systems. In places technologically advanced as this, I think that would be quite useful. I think the biggest issue with that episode is we never actually got to see anyone enjoying their cakes. I'm hungry now. Hungry and disappointed. And if giving people eyebrows was the extent of her crime spree, she didn't need the stun gun. She can just make herself invisible, walk around with a marker and go doop-a-doop-a-doo. If you're quick enough, they won't have time to react. Just aha, run away. And I think the punishment for that is slightly less severe than what you'd get for a taser. Is it going to be a running theme so far where it's set something up to be much worse than it actually is, and then it's like, the reveal, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Until it isn't, and then we're all left thinking, that really escalated quickly. But Railgun here, scientific or otherwise, is interesting. It's got a different a different take on the universe than what we saw so far in Index. Was a lot more action-y. Like, this is, as I said, I think before, a bit more slice of life focused, and we're enjoying the slow time. It's not quite as intense. Do the other seasons as well go for that very slight skew on the formula, like with Accelerator? But it all still feels like To aる so far. So it's interesting how they've done that. But if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, then subscribe to the channel, because I can see when you do. But also leave a like and a comment down below. Join on to my Discord if you want to, because, well, it's there and it's free. Most importantly, though, don't play around with electricity or extremely permanent markers. And I'll see you in the next one. If you want to protect me from any potential eyebrow eviscerators, then join on to my Patreon, because my channel needs all the help it can get. So, Sal, Raywin, Electrican, Dinamo 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow, 7899, Matt, and everyone else. Whether it be from stun guns or markers, I appreciate your help.